Come on, come on. Hey, you guys. Come on. Tiger. Come on, Tiger. Hey, come on. Out, out, out. Come on. Okay, okay, okay. Here we are. Sojongdae Hakyo. Okay, Hotel Culinary Arts Department. Food and Cooking Terminology. Terminology, just vocabulary. This is supposed to be a vocabulary class, course, whatever. English, food and cooking, terminology, terms, vocabulary. Okay. Uh, Hello. Okay, these. Do you know these? Food and cooking terminology. Okay. Uh, any of them common? Do you recognize any of these? Uh, Yanmari, baste, braise, caramelize, clarify, clarify. Okay, clarify has another meaning, of course, but here clarify is a cooking term. Okay, uh, compote. Oops, I guess you need to read this, huh? Okay, dash, dash. What does dash? What is a dash? Okay, here, nope, does not mean run. Okay, dash is a cooking term. Okay, dollop, filet, filet mignon, filet. What is a filet? What is it to filet? Okay, it can be a noun, it can be a verb. Flute, flute. Nope, not music. Okay, if you know, most English vocabulary words about food and cooking come from French language. So, parlez-vous français? Do you speak French? If you do, well, you can probably recognize many food and cooking words, in English. Okay, gratin, au gratin. There are very common potatoes au gratin. Okay, julienne, lard, larding. Okay, not particularly French, but mash. Yeah, mashed potatoes. Well, there's another word. And oven poach, poaching. Oh, different meaning. Okay, render. Does that mean what? Whatever. It's a cooking. Here, everything is a cooking or food terminology. Score. Score. Hey, what's the score? What's the game? What's the score of the game? Nope. Here it's a different meaning. Okay, a cooking term. Truss. Truss. Okay, tame. Until set. Until there are two-word cooking terminology. Okay, two-word cooking verbs. Okay, and well. Hey, are you doing well? Well, here it's a different verb. It's a cooking verb. Okay, do you recognize? How many of these do you recognize? I don't know. Okay, this is what, this might be some of the words. Actually, they are some of the words you will see over the next 2 or 3 months. Okay, tame. Oh, okay. Food and cooking terminology. What type of chef do you want to be? Why did you come to Soljongdae Hakyo? Why did you come to the culinary department? hotel culinary department. Do you want to be a chef? Do you want to be a cook? Okay, here, what type of chef? What type of chef? The different types of chefs. Okay, look at these because you will see them. You can count on me being on a test in the future. A test or a quiz, I don't know, whatever. But head chef, executive chef, sous chef, station chef, chef de partie, expediter, expedite. What is an expediter? It's a noun. Kitchen manager, pastry chef, pâtissier, saucier, fish cook, poison. It looks like poison. I could never get that word. I don't know. Fish cook or poisonnier. Okay, maybe you know French better. You can pronounce it better. I don't know. But it looks weird. But that's a type of chef. Fish cook. Okay, vegetable cook. Okay, how do you say that? Entremetier. Meat cook. Meat cook. Rotisserie. You know, rotisserie. Well, here's the chef's name of the meat cook. Pantry chef. Chef cadet manger. Manger. I don't know. And commis. Commis can be short for commissioner. Hey, commiss. But this is a type of chef. Cook. Do you want to be a chef or do you want to be a cook? I wanted to say, do you want to be a chef or do you just want to be a cook? But you can't be just a cook. That's not a good question. How many types of cooks can you name? There's many types of chefs. There's many different cooks. Also, short order cook. What is a short order cook? What is a line cook? What is a hamburger joint cook? Hamburger joint. Do you want to work at McDonald's? Do you want to work at Burger King? Korea? Do you want to work at Lotteria? Well, that would be a hamburger joint. Any restaurant like McDonald's, like Burger King, it's a hamburger joint. Okay, there are many different hamburger joints in America. Okay. This is some of the things we will be doing. This is just a intro video. Okay. Yeah, it's Tame. Food and cooking terminology. How many types of stoves and cooking ranges do you know? How many types of stoves and cooking ranges do you know? Okay, right here is just an example of 4. I can show you a page of 20 different types of stoves and cooktops. Okay, here's maybe the common ones. But it doesn't have to be. Okay, why are they shaped different? Why do they look different? Why does one look like a wave? I don't know. Sea wave, coast, I don't know. What's different? Why are they different? One's electric, one's gas, one's induction. Okay, whatever. And tame. So in this course, we have to have a textbook, right? How many other classes are you taking? How many other textbooks do you have now for Sejong College? How many did you buy? How many did you steal? How many did you borrow? I don't know. Many students don't upsell. Well, one student will buy a textbook and the others will copy. You can do that. Okay. I have seen students. I have done that for students. Okay. What textbook are we using for this class? Well, none. Ooh, Jinja, really? Well, not really. Okay. No textbook? Well, that's not really true. That's not really practical. Okay. Every class kind of needs a textbook. Every class should. It keeps you, the students, focused. It keeps you, the students. What's next? What's next? Well, just look at the textbook. What's the next chapter? That's kind of somewhat this course is will be. So I've been told. But I have been told you, the students, do not need to buy any textbook for this class. That can be good, that can be bad. Okay, you have no reference. You better take good notes. You better memorize these videos. Okay, if you have no textbook to write in to highlight, what do you study? What do you study when it comes exam time? Midterm exam, what do you study? Final exam, what do you study? What do you use to study with no textbook? I don't know. I think it's more difficult for you. But hey, it's not my doing. I'm not the manager. I'm not the whatever executive chef. Nope. Not in this restaurant. Okay, tame. Okay, yeah. Okay then, what textbook do we use? This is the textbook we use. Okay, this is the textbook. This is the textbook that was given to me for this class. Okay, our Korean professor, our the English teacher liaison professor, Korean professor, he gave me this textbook and just said, hey, go teach it. Okay, right, sure. Problem with this, however, you can see the entire book. Pick any page. Any page. Can you read it? Let's see, how close can we get it? There you go. Can you read it? You can see the entire book, this textbook, all is Korean language. Do you speak Korean language? Well, yeah, probably some. Can you read? Do you understand? Do you have a lot of Korean language vocabulary? This is an English class, not a Korean. Okay? So, I have already tried to use, okay, yeah, this textbook. You can download an app. It's called Papago Translator. It will help you in certain cases around Korea. It will translate. You just scan over it. Maybe you already know it, probably. But if you don't, Papago Translator. It's a Korean language app you can download for your smartphone, for your cell phone. Okay. But I have used it. I have tried to use it many times to look at this textbook. Not a good Papago Translator is not a good translator because it gives too much garbage English. Look at the sentence. Look at the Korean sentence. You put the Papago Translator over it. Yes, it gives you a It gives you a bunch of English words, but as a sentence, it's not English. It's just a bunch of English words put together. Papago translator, I would give it maybe 1 to 10. I would give it maybe, I don't know, maybe 5, maybe 6. It's not that good. It's useful, yes, for basic translation, but for like translating a textbook, it's garbage. Okay, Papago translator, Papago app for your smartphone, for translating in English, for translating the Korean textbook. It gives garbage English. Okay, so what do we do? Well, here you go. Okay, cooking textbook. Okay, the cooking textbook. Here, this cooking text. Okay, these are look at the title of this textbook. Career paths. You can go buy one of these if you are in cooking. This is a good vocabulary textbook. It's a good English. It's all English in this cooking career paths cooking textbook. Okay, I mean this one. This one, it's all English. Okay, I will be using some of this. Okay, tame. Food service industries. Food service industries. Okay, I will be using this textbook. Also, this is all English. There's no Korean in here. Okay, nothing. No Korean. Okay, this is also a very good. You finish Seoljongdae Hakyo. What kind of job do you want? Do you want a cooking job? Do you want a food? Some kind of a job in food services, food industry? Well, this is a good textbook. English vocabulary textbook. Okay, and one more. Hotels. This is the hotel. Okay, this is also all English. All English textbook. Very good English vocabulary. Cooking. Catering. What is catering? Well, that's a company taking cooking and preparing food and taking it to any location to provide food for some kind of meeting, for some kind of gathering, for some kind of celebration, maybe catering. Okay, well, this is basic. This is all about hotel catering. Okay, it's useful for just private stuff also, yes, but lots of good English. Food, cooking, English. Okay, meet the restaurant staff. How many people, how many job positions can you name in any restaurant? Uh, Restaurants, you can have 100 different good or bad restaurants. All of those restaurants have at least several, one or two or three, maybe a bunch of the same job positions. Doesn't matter the quality of the restaurant. Okay, you have the host. Okay, you have a waiter. How many other restaurant positions, restaurant jobs can you name? Okay, well, okay. These are some of the textbooks we will be using. Okay, but you do not need to buy. Okay, I will just put them in the PPT or maybe we'll have quiz. This is good. These textbooks, these career paths, these are kind of easy for quizzes. Okay, helpful, helpful for you also. Helpful for cooking, culinary, okay, vocabulary. This course again is culinary vocabulary. Culinary includes food. Culinary includes what do you use to cook? What pots do you use? What chef names do you know? Okay, it's blah 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 blah. Tame, tame. Textbook. Oh, okay. I do have an English cooking terminology textbook coming. Well, I didn't put it in here because I can't find a good picture of it. But here. Now this textbook is a very good textbook for you to buy. Webster's New World Dictionary of Culinary Arts, second edition. Okay, I couldn't find a slide, I couldn't find a nice picture of it to post into this, so I'm just showing it to you. Okay, this is a very popular, very common, real, now, current culinary textbook, but not just textbook. If you look at the, I don't know, whatever book website, whatever bookstore website you like, look up this textbook name. It's very popular. Okay. Okay. This is all English. All English. No Korean. No French. No, well, a little bit of French. Kind of, actually. That's a lot of words. A lot of English words are from the French language. Okay? Okay. Da da da. Tashi, good textbook. Excellent. It's recommended by several people, several chefs, okay, people. Blah blah blah. But I also have another English cooking terminology textbook coming. Okay, so I will be using about 5 different textbooks actually. Okay, including whatever I can find from the internet. I will tell you, I have been teaching 18 years, 19, yeah, almost 20 years in Korea. Okay, so I have this is the first real cooking vocabulary class I'm doing. Cooking terminology. Okay, I usually do TOEIC classes. I did automobile. I did public speaking. I've done public speaking. I don't know. I can't think of it at all. Mostly conversation. Okay, this class is the first vocabulary, strictly vocabulary class I am doing. And I am not a cook. I am not a chef. So I don't know all these words, but English vocabulary is just another part of cooking vocabulary. It's just another part of English. Okay? Blah, 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 blah. Tame. Okay. You will be sending me homework. Pretty much every video you see, you will be sending me a short or a long, no, never long. Every video you watch of me has at least a short question because I need your attendance. Did you watch this? Okay, how much of this did you watch? That is a quiz question. Okay, these videos, sometimes they are 50-minute videos, 2 or 3 per week, I guess. I don't have it straight yet, but Well, each of my videos has something that you have to send me. Your homework. There is homework for every video you watch of me. That gives me attendance. That's your attendance, and that's, are you watching? Okay. Some of the questions, some of the homework. If you don't watch it, you ain't gonna know it. If you don't watch the video, the homework, 못해요. You can't do the homework. Okay? 다음에. This is how the title, okay, look at this. This is a copy of last semester's student homework they sent me. Okay? Week, all of your emails need to look like this in the title that you send. The title, just your student number and your name. Okay? That gives you attendance for this video. Okay? Send me an email with the homework, whatever, but the title of the homework is always your student name plus the student number plus what week. Okay? 다음에. Your student number plus your name plus the week number. Okay, week 11. Look at this. Look at this photo again. Week 11 homework. Then he has the name. Then he has a student number. Okay, well, that's a perfect. If I do not see you here, if I do not see your student number and your name, well, you have no attendance for that week, or for that week's class hour, for that week's class. Remember, if you miss, depends on the class. Some classes are 2 hours every week. Some classes are 3 hours every week. Okay? If you miss classes, if you do not get the attendance, well, that's minus a point. The college here, Sejong College, University, you are allowed, you are given 20% for attendance, 20 points. Okay, for attendance. If you miss, if you do not send me an email with your name, with your student number, with the week number as the title, you have no attendance. Okay? 다음에. Okay? All emails. Yogi, read it. Read this. This is your points. This is how you get points. All emails need to have student number, your name, and the week number, and maybe the hour number. Okay, sometimes the week number plus the hour number. Okay, no name, no student number, no attendance points. And your 20% final grade attendance. College rule, your final grade includes 20% as attendance points. If you do not send email, your points, your attendance points can disappear very fast. Notice in the black, all of these old emails are black color. Go look at your email, whatever email account you have. Usually new emails, unread emails are always blue color. After you read it, well, the email is black color. Notice here, all of them are black. Every semester I receive about, look in the yellow here, what's it say? Every semester I receive about 30 to 40 pages. 30 to 40 pages of student emails. Each page of student emails has 30 emails. Get a calculator. I receive at least 90. That's low. That's way low. That's no. Each page of emails has 30 emails. I receive 30 to 40 every semester. Every semester I receive 30 to 40 pages of student email. What's it say in the pink? I look at and I read every student email. Everything you send to me, I will open and I will read. Yes, I promise. At the end of this course, you will see, okay? You will see by the grade, the final grade, final score, whatever you want to say. At the end of this course, you will see I read all of your emails. Every student out there that I receive an email, I read every email. Okay? Remember. Tashi, all emails need to have the student number, the name, the week number, the hour number. No student name, no student number, no attendance points. Okay, every semester, yeah, that's true. 40 to 50, 30, I don't know. However many. Okay, but each page has 30 emails. And I read every email. I look at and I read every student email. Yes, the past year and a half, COVID. Some students, they will send, yeah, it might in the email title, it'll have their name, it'll have their student number, maybe a week number, but I open the email and there's nothing there. That's not attendance. That's not homework. Just sending me an email title, that's no homework points. Garbage, an empty email is no homework points. I think the homework this semester is 10 points. So you can lose, you can be out of a final A grade. Final grade of A, you can miss really quick. Just 10 points. Yeah. Okay, Tame. Your homework email titles. Yeah, okay, got that. So what emails are students sending? Well, like the last slide on this video asks you to write a short answer to a why and how question about you. Well, that is the emails you will send to me. That is your homework. That is your attendance. Chusoku. Attendance. Attendance. Did you watch this video? After you watch this video, at the end of this video, at the end of all of my videos, I will give you a question. You answer that question, send your answer in an email. That is your attendance. Okay? And your homework score 10 points for the semester. The purpose of this is to get you using the system. Yeah, using this university system. But actually, most university, most colleges in Korea are using the same system nowadays. LMS. Okay. Blah blah. The purpose is to get you using the system, and the question also shows me your English skill level. Yes. Okay. Homework from me is never busy work. Okay, I never give you homework just to give you homework. There's a purpose. Okay? The purpose of the homework at the end of this video, I need to know, well, how good of English do you have? What's your English skill level now? That's the purpose of this. I don't know. You see. Tame, tame, tame. Oh, okay, yeah. Your final grade for this class. Your final grade for this course. This course has a midterm. This course has a final exam. A midterm exam, a final exam. This course has attendance, 20 points. Like I said, college rule. Attendance for everyone, all the students, is 20 points, 20%. Midterm exam, 35 points. Final, 35 points. Well, that's 70. Attendance is 20 points. That's the college rule. Homework, sukje, 10 points. That's 100. So your homework is 10% of your final grade. Don't do the homework? Well, there goes A. Send all homework to my email address. Any questions? Send to this email address. COVIDHome2020 at naver.com. Well, that's a strange email address. Yeah, but kind of easy to remember. Okay. I won't go into why I made up the address on the spot. I had to open an address like, I need an address now. I was in their office. Well, it was last year, of course. Oh, okay, use that. COVIDHome2020 at naver.com. That is your email address for me. Okay, send everything only to this address. Okay? Okay, tame. What's tame? So what is this class? Okay, well, Olive Garden. Do you know what Olive Garden in the picture? Olive Garden. Do you know what Olive Garden is? It's a very popular Italian restaurant in the USA. Very popular. Olive Garden. But this class, what's the purpose of this class? Well, I was told the class name is Food and Cooking Terminology. Food and Cooking Terminology. Terms. Vocabulary. This is not a conversation class. This is not Anamida. This is not a conversation class, per se. It is a vocabulary. It is a food and cooking vocabulary, English vocabulary class. Okay? Vocabulary, terminology, well, same thing, basically. Okay? It's a food and cooking vocabulary. Food and cooking vocabulary class, course, whatever. Same thing, also. And it's mostly centered on restaurant food terminology. Restaurant terminology. Cooking terminology. Okay, that's the whole textbook. If you look in the textbook, the first couple chapters are, well, oven, cooking ranges, 20 different types of cooking ovens, cooking ranges, ovens, broilers, whatever. And one of the first chapters are knives. How many different cooking knives, restaurant knives can you think of? What are they used for? Okay. Tame. Common food terms. Food lingo. Cooking jargon. Okay. Lingo. Okay. Common food terms. That's like everybody. Food lingo. Well, that's now you're getting specific to restaurants. What kind of words? What kind of lingo? Abbreviated. What abbreviated words do people in the restaurant use? That can be lingo. Cooking jargon. Right below that, think FIFO, jargon. What is FIFO? That's not lingo. I would say that's cooking jargon. Okay. When you bring bags of groceries in from the car, think FIFO. What is FIFO? What's it mean? What is prepping? Prepping. It's cooking terms. Cooking terms. Okay. Yeah, you can say lingo. You can say sometimes jargon. Prepping. What is prepping? It'll be a piece of cake. He's cool as a cucumber. Ah, don't egg on her. Don't egg her on. Ah, okay. You'll have to eat some humble pie. Humble pie. 맛있어요. No. He's a real smart cookie. Chocolate chip cookie. No. Okay. Get some more from the walk-in. The new busboy is doing pretty good today. What is a busboy? What is a walk-in? From the walk-in. The busboy. It's a noun. You have the next word. You have the next word after the will be an adjective or the noun you're talking about. Okay. The new of course is an adjective. It describes busboy. He's new. What is a busboy? I don't know. Well, welcome to this class. Look at the green. Look at the green. We were so much in the weeds today. I thought it would never end. In the weeds. What is in the weeds? What does that mean? And a salamander. What is a salamander? Well, in English, it's a lizard-like looking animal. It's an animal that looks like a lizard. Okay, a salamander, but a salamander is always small, kind of small. I don't know. But in the restaurant, in the cooking, salamander is totally different. In the restaurant, salamander is something you use. What is it? 나중에, later. Okay, Tame. Oh, okay. I don't know why I put this in. Cooking, actually, piece of cake. Cool as a cucumber. Don't egg her on. Humble pie. Real smart cookie. These are idioms, actually. Okay. Here, expressions with food. Expressions with food. Piece of cake, it's something very easy. Cool as a cucumber. He's calm and in control. It might be a crazy emergency. The whole restaurant might be in the weeds. But, oh, he's cool as a cucumber. Okay, don't egg her on. Well, don't encourage her. Okay, you're encouraging someone to do something. You go swimming. You have you have a tall cliff. Jumped into the water. Okay, well, come on, you can do it, you can do it. It's only that, it's not that far, it's fun, you have fun, you're jumping down. That can be a form of egg on. Okay, don't egg her on. It's encouraging someone to do something. It's pushing. Tame. You have to eat humble pie. Humble pie is not something you eat. Okay, you have to admit to your mistake. Okay, Tame, Majima. He's a smart cookie. He's very clever. Okay, That's just some of them. Cooking terms, food lingo, cooking jargon. Okay, I don't know, maybe you know these already, maybe you don't. Well, maybe you see them again. Okay, okay, Tommy. Elementary food terms versus intermediate food terms. Well, yeah, kind of talk, nonsense, dribble, argument, shop talk. That's a good one. Jargon, uh, jargon and lingo is shop talk. Shop talk. What is shop talk? You work in a restaurant. The people who work in the restaurant. The people who work in the restaurant use certain words, use certain terms, use certain lingo or jargon. Okay, it's very common in the restaurant. That's shop talk. Okay, all of these here. It's robust, circle back, 2 cents, illiterate, no, itinerant, pain points. At the end of the day, this is all, well, it's not really cooking, but blah, 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 blah. You get the point, hopefully, I think. Tame. Elementary food terms, piece of cake, yeah. Terms that have different meanings for scientists and the public. Yes. Okay. This is an example. This is a perfect, beautiful example. Okay. If you go to a supermarket, you run into somebody, you talking about whatever you're talking about, and yeah, the other person says a salamander. I seen a salamander in the zoo. Salamander looks like a lizard, but that same word, that same spelling, that same pronunciation of the word, salamander. In the restaurant, it's not a lizard, of course. It's something you use to cook with. Okay? Dash. Dash. Okay, can you run fast? A quick, short run is a dash, but not in a restaurant. Flute. Flute. Well, usually, yeah, that's a music instrument. Look at the orchestra. There's 4 or 5 people playing a flute. But in the restaurant, totally different meaning. Clarify. Poach. Okay, get a good dictionary. Get a good dictionary. A good cooking dictionary will give you the meanings of these words. Okay? Da-da-da-da. Okay? Oh man. Okay, this is intro. Introduction. Okay, so who is me? Who's the teacher? Who is this teacher? My Korean wife and I have 2 plus 2 children. Yeah, 4 children. I have 2 sons. I have 2 daughters. Okay? Yes. Yes. Okay. 2 sons, 2 daughters. That's me. Okay? Tama. Who is a teacher? I grew up on a horse farm, tobacco farm. Yes. In elementary school, I lived on a tobacco farm. Okay. Tobacco, cigarettes. Yes. Same thing. We grew tobacco. Elementary school. Okay, I helped to plant tobacco. I helped to harvest tobacco. I helped to put the tobacco up in the, well, I did not do that much because I was still too young. But I helped tear the leaves off the stem of the tobacco plant. I remember a lot of things about tobacco business, tobacco farming, actually. Okay. We always had horses. This is a perfect picture here because we always had at least 3 horses. Okay. My parents' farm at the time, the farm we lived on, we had a white stallion horse. We had a brown and white Appaloosa mare, female horse, the mare, M-A-R-E, mare. And we had a Shetland pony. Okay, we always had at least 3 horses. Those were our horses. And then the female mare, Appaloosa, well, she had a colt, Appaloosa, Apache. Okay, the Appaloosa mare's colt we named Apache. Okay, whatever. Okay, this is me. I grew up on a horse farm. I grew up on a tobacco farm. Okay, I've talked to several students from Pakistan. They lived on farms with horses. They had horses. He had horses. Okay, I don't know. I don't know what country you guys are from. I don't know if I ever will. I don't know if I ever will meet you. But blah 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 blah. Tame, who is the teacher? Okay, where am I from? If you read this, what? If you can figure out what town in the USA. Yes, I'm from America. If you can figure out what town in the USA has street lights like this, well, that's my hometown. Look at the sign. I think you can figure it out. Okay, this is my hometown. What is it? What's the name of my hometown? Who is the teacher? During my high school days, I did a lot of long distance running on school teams. Okay, usually at least in high school, yes, every day I ran at least 10 miles, Monday through Friday, and sometimes on the weekends. And I also ran 110-meter high hurdles and 400-meter. Yeah, I don't know why I put this in here, but who am I? Who is the teacher? Also, I ran one marathon, 26 miles, 285 yards. 200 or 300? I think it's 200. A marathon, 26 miles, 285 yards is a marathon. Yes, I ran one. And nowadays, I guess that's why I like hiking. Okay. Okay. Tame, who is a teacher? I have lived in South Korea since October 1997. Holy cow. How long have you been here? Forever. 동서했다. Oh. I have lived in South Korea since October 1997. Yes, that's true. I've lived in Daegu. I have lived in Gwangju, Jeollanam-do. I have lived in Gunsan. I have lived in Seoul. I have lived in Uijeongbu. Any other? I don't know. Yeah, Kimhae. Kimhae, yeah. Ulsan, yeah. Blah 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 blah. Okay. 동사했다 does not mean past tense verb. Yeah. I have lived in Korea 20 some years, but I speak, do not speak Korean. 한국말 못해요. 다음에 who is the teacher? I have lived in South Korea since, actually, 1985. Well, yes, that's true, but since, I should not say that. The first time I was in Korea was 1985, 86, yes. Daegu. Daegu. Then I went back to America. Come back to Korea 1989, 1990. Went back to America 1994, 1995, 1996. I lived in Korea. So, about 5 years. And then 1997, well, I came and stayed here. Never went home. Don't say that. No, I went home, of course. But I have no family now back in America. Yes, I do. I have a step brother. Okay, you know what a step brother is. Okay, Seoul. Here, look at the picture. Look at the picture. Seoul Station. If you go to Seoul Station right now, does it look like this? No. But in 1985, it looked like this. Okay? Well, things change. This is the original Seoul Station. Tell me, why do you keep going off? I don't like this. I want some background new noise. Who is the teacher? I've lived in South Korea since actually 1985. Before the 1988 Summer Olympics. Blah 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 blah. Okay, Hodo Kwaja. Yeah, okay. Next. The best Hodo Kwaja in all of Korea is from a place in Cheonan City. Cheonan City. If you find Cheonan City, go find. Oh well, no more tape. Cassette tape. Do you still use cassette tapes? Yeah. Why? Go to Europe. Did you know in Europe, in America, cassette tapes are becoming popular again? Many people want cassette tapes. Did you know, after a while, CDs, they wear out? Yeah, tapes do also, but I don't know, tapes are more quality. Whatever. Da 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 da. 1988. What's the difference between Hodo Kwaja walnut cookies? What's the difference between Hodo Kwaja 1985 and Hodo Kwaja 1989 after the Olympics? Different. Blah blah. Tame. Who is the teacher? Oh, I did 20 years. 20 years in the U.S. Air Force. Konku. Working in electronics repair. Yes, about 17 years I worked in electronics repair. Yeah, so what? Okay. Do you know this schematic diagram? What is this schematic diagram? Can you tell me? I don't study electronics. Blah, 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 blah. I love electronics. Still, kind of. Blah, blah. Tell me. Who is the teacher? My hobbies include, yep, children. My children are my hobbies. Who is the teacher? My hobbies include hiking. Hiking. There are lots and lots of hiking paths in Korea. Get out. Discover Korea. Come on. Who is the teacher? My hobbies include motorcycles. Yes, this is a motorcycle I have. 750cc, 750cc. This is another motorcycle I have. 600cc. Okay. Honda Shadow. This is Honda Steed. Same thing. Honda Shadow. Do you know? Well, Overseas, Honda Steed, S-T-E-E-D, same as shadow. Tame. And this is my Korean motorcycle. Ah, yes. Tame. My hobbies include trying to play. Trying. Oh, trying. What do you mean trying? Well, practice, practice, practice. But I don't have any time. Well, what? Okay, here. Hagum. What is Hagum? This is Hagum. Okay, I get it. Ah, guitar. Yes, I like guitar. I like to practice, but not very good. Okay, tame. Money. Okay, I like it. My hobbies. Okay, my hobbies. Ah, I try to go to Korea, East Coast. Yeah, certain places are fun. Yes. Oh, here we are. Okay. Attendance and homework. Your homework. This video. Homework. 숙제. Yes. Your homework is your attendance. Your homework is part of your final grade. Your final grade. A, B, A plus, A minus, B plus, B0, B minus. Okay. Your homework is, what is it? 10%. Your homework is 10% of your final grade. But your homework also shows your attendance, 추석부, which is 20%. So, actually, your homework is 30% of your final grade. Yes, I read every student email I receive. Okay? This video, your homework. Short. Keep it short. See, look at the piece of paper here. Look at what I circled. That's about 1/3 of a piece of computer paper. A4 computer paper. Don't make this long. I don't want it long. I don't need it long. You don't need it long. Don't need it long. Keep it kind of short. Okay, 1/3 of the less than half a sheet of computer paper. Okay, tell me how and why did you select, how and why you chose Sojong University. How and why did you come to this university? 어떻게, 왜 소정대학교 왔어요? How and why did you come? How and why did you select and come to this university? How and why? What do you mean how? From your country, did you walk to Sojong University? No. Took a plane, took a boat, took a horse, whatever. Tell me how you came. Tell me about the trip coming to Korea. When did you come to Korea? Okay. How long have you been in Korea so far? Why, more important, why did you choose, why did you select this university? Okay. You want to learn to be a cook? Okay. Okay. How much do I need? How much do you need to write? Less than half a sheet of computer paper. A4 computer paper. Keep it somewhat short. 1/3. 1/3 of a sheet of computer paper. A4 computer paper. Plenty. Today's homework, how and why, Sojong. Okay, how and why did you come to Sojong College, Sojong University? Well, here's some ideas. You don't have to do it. Okay, in the pink at the bottom. How did you learn about this university? How and why? How did you come to this university? Why did you come to this university? Look at these questions. Don't answer all of these questions. You don't have to. Just who told you about this university? Your teacher, your high school teacher in your hometown? I don't know. Who? Why? How? When? Why did you choose Sojong? Why did you choose to study hotel culinary? Why are you studying cooking? When and how did you come to Korea? Now, what do you think about this university? Does it look like a good university? Tell me. How do you like living in Korea? Good? Bad? Indifferent? What? Tell me. Did you study the Korean language before coming to Korea? I don't know. Tell me. Yes? No? I didn't have no time. After you finish studying here, what do you want to do? What job do you want to get? In your hometown? Do you want to stay in Korea? Do you want to live in Japan? Do you want to live in Canada? What? Where? What job? Why? Tell me something about you. Okay? Okay. Look at this again. The homework. How and why this university? Tell me. Your homework is your attendance last time. Your homework is your points. Send all homework to my email address. Any questions, send to this email address. Anything else? Haha. Bye bye. That's this. That's done.